Chapter 1. Introduction to Accounting. Welcome students. In the next few minutes, I am going to explain this topic in the simplest way possible. Even if you're hearing it for the first time, you'll understand it clearly. Come, let's learn together. What are the objectives of accounting? Maintenance of records. Accounting keeps a neat, organized history related to every financial event in journals and ledgers so nothing gets lost and everything is traceable. What is this journals and ledgers? Yep, we will discuss this at the coming classes. Calculation of profit and loss. By comparing income and expenses, accounting creates a profit or loss statement to show if the business is successful or struggling over a period. Depiction of financial position of the firm. Just as a doctor uses a checkup to see how healthy you are, a business uses a balance sheet to see if it is stable, how much debt it owes, and how much cash it has available. A balance sheet is not a summary of a whole year, it is a picture of one specific day, usually the last day of the month or year, such as December 31st. It shows the status of the business at the exact moment the doors close for that period. Assets are things the business owns that have value, such as cash, inventory, machinery, or buildings. Liabilities are the business's debts or obligations. This includes money it owes to others, such as bank loans or unpaid bills to suppliers. Whatever is left over after subtracting liabilities from assets belongs to the owners. This is equity. In short, financial position of a firm tells you what the business has, who they owe it to, and what is left for the owners. Providing accounting information to the users. Information is shared through reports and statements. These are the formal documents, like a profit and loss statement, that show if the company made money or owes money. Graphs and charts are the visual tools that make it easy to see trends, such as whether sales are going up or down over time. Do you know who uses the information? Different people, that is, users, look at these reports to help them make important choices. Internal users, this includes managers, owners, use the data to decide if they can afford to hire more staff or if they need to cut costs. External users includes investors, banks. Investors use the reports to decide if they should buy stock in the company, while banks use them to see if the business is safe enough to receive a loan. In short, accounting turns messy financial data into reports and charts so that people can make smart business decisions. What is the role of accounting? Accounting takes every single transaction, like sales, purchases, and bills, and organizes them through its functions such as measurement. This means assigning a specific rupee value to every event. Classification. This involves grouping similar items together, example putting all office supply receipts in one expenses folder and all customer payments in a revenue folder. Summarization. This involves boiling down thousands of individual transactions into a few meaningful totals. Accounting takes those totals and puts them into standardized documents, such as the balance sheet or income statement. These reports answer two vital questions. First one, what does the business own? Assets. What does it owe? Debts. Right now? And how did the business make a profit or lose money over a specific period of time? In short, accounting acts like a translator that converts daily business activities into a financial scoreboard, so owners and investors can make smart decisions. The information is sent to various people who need it to make decisions, thus includes owners, investors, banks, government. The limitation here is that no qualitative information is taken into consider. Accounting focuses almost exclusively on money, which means it considers only quantitative data. It generally ignores things that cannot be given a specific currency value, such as employee morale, management quality, customer satisfaction. In simple terms, accounting tells you the financial health of a company using numbers, but it doesn't tell you the human story or the quality behind those numbers. A discount is a price reduction on goods, typically offered in two main ways. As a trade discount, it is a percentage of the original catalog price, that is, list price, to wholesalers, retailers, or bulk buyers. Trade discount is given to encourage large orders or for business-to-business relationships. Example, a manufacturer gives a 20% discount to a wholesaler on a 100 rupees item, so the wholesaler pays 80 rupees. Cash discount is a deduction for paying an invoice quickly, e.g., within 10 days, to the buyer, that is, debtor, who owes money. thus is given to incentivize prompt payment and improve the seller's cash flow. Example, a 100 rupees invoice with 2 by 10 on net 30. This means a 2% discount if paid in 10 days, otherwise the full amount is due in 30 days. In essence, trade discounts are about resale pricing, while cash discounts are about payment speed. A voucher is proof for an accounting entry, like a receipt or invoice. Vouchers back up financial transactions, confirming money spent or received. Its purpose is to verify transactions and ensure correct recording in accounts. Examples: cash memo, that is, cash purchase; invoice, that is, credit purchase; receipt, that is, payment made. While goods are the main products a business sells, not just items used for running the business, like a furniture dealer selling tables vs a desk for office use. It's about the business's core trade. Example, for a stationery shop, pens are goods. For an office using pens, they are an expense, not goods, for sale. What is drawings? When a business owner takes money or goods from the business to use for themselves, it is called drawings. In accounting, the owner and the business are treated as separate. If the owner takes 500 rupees from the cash register to pay their personal house rent, that money is no longer available for the business to use. Drawings reduce the owner's total investment, that is, capital, in the business. What are purchases? Purchases refer specifically to the buying of goods that the business intends to sell again to make a profit. Two types of payment are there. They are cash purchases. Here goods are bought and paid for immediately. Credit purchases. Here goods are bought now, but payment is made later. Based on business type, there are trading business, which involves in buying finished items, like a shoe store buying shoes, to sell them exactly as they are. Manufacturing business, which involves in buying raw materials, like wood, to turn them into something else, like a chair, before selling them. Note that if a business buys an item for permanent use, like a delivery truck or a computer, it is called an asset, not a purchase.